Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary. Well, it just so happens that I was thinking about Evan Rachel Wood. It's not that she's my life or anything like that, no. I just was thinking there's something missing. And I start reviewing some of the old interviews that she did while she was in a good relationship with Marilyn Manson. Now, for my members, I did a video yesterday to where I go into exactly, I pinpointed where I left, where I'm mistaken. And we all make mistakes. However, I want to give you all some nuggets because I haven't seen it anyone else covering this. And this is what I found rather interesting. Now, we all know that there's a big age gap between Marilyn Manson and Evan Rachel Wood. Let's put that to the side. Two different generations. But she said something in a People magazine that I read. I read it, but I just didn't find the significance of it until I'm like, oh, okay. Now here she says something. Keep in mind, 19-year-old, okay, 19. And when you're 19, you think you know everything to begin with. Here she says in People magazine in July 11th, 2007 edition. She says, other things she has learned from her relationship, just how cruel people can be. I've seen blogs where I have been called a slut, a whore, that says I should be condemned to death simply because I've fallen in love. Surely the fact that we, meaning Marilyn Manson, are both prepared to go through it to go through this proves just how important and real our love is. No. Everyone is worried that I'm losing myself, but I'm really finding myself. Myself, I've never been more comfortable in my own skin. The last two sentences is quite interesting. By her being with a man, she's finding herself in a man. Oh, no, 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 no. I get why she's so vengeful. She felt, oh man, it's really something. It was staring me right in the face, and I just went right through it. Those small little nuggets here and there. Now, people are like, hey, don't be with him. He's older. He's like 20 years older than you. What do you bring to the table? What do you have to offer him? You're 19. What world's experience do you have? What can you give him? And that's a valid question. What can she give him? Keep in mind, okay, he was already having issues in his marriage. Being married is a big step, especially for a man, especially if there is more for him to conquer. And Marilyn was throwing his stuff around, just all over the place. And young women, I was young once, not like that. I mean, that right there is on a different level. But we young women go out and say, I have something to prove. My daughter's cat meeting me. Evan Rachel Wood has something to prove. Well, okay, she's done. The huge age gap. Now, she comes in and she knows he's married, but by her being young, I know what I want and I'm going to go after what I want and I'm going to get what I want regardless of the price. That type of arrogance. Now, everyone was worried about her. Get with this older man. I mean, anyone would. Being 19, he's 37, you're 19. And again, what do you bring to the table? When you're 19, you don't know who you are. You think you do. And normally, women, young women like that, use their sexuality. And that's exactly what she did. And that's not what a woman is being all about, is through your sexuality. No, no. Mm-mm. But by her having to go to someone else to make her feel comfortable in her own skin speaks volumes about her. Her not being comfortable in her own skin simply means scared, anxiety, and this is all hypothetical, okay? Scared, anxiety, facing the world by yourself. Yes, you have your parents, but you got to go out on your own. And plus, she's been working ever since she was young, so I thought that was quite interesting. Now, her being with him for those 4 years, and from what I'm reading and seeing other people's work, and I have to say, Marilyn Manson uncanceled, great job. Marilyn Manson is innocent, great job. Check their work out, great work right there. It's something. Every man that she has been with was older than her, except Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell wasn't that much older than her, but he was older than her. And here it's stated she previously dated Billy Elliot, then Jamie Bell, and then even a guy in her band, Zach. You never do that. You never date someone that you work with. Never works out. It blows up. So I just wanted to say that. So as I go forward, I'm going to look at it through a different lens. Through this lens, as I've been looking at other content creators, I haven't seen it from this angle, so I'm on to something. So on that note, please like, subscribe, and go through this journey with me, because we're gonna get into the deeper parts of this case, because there is so much more to it than what's written on that paper.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you did. Because whether if I'm talking about court cases, like Johnny Depp or Marilyn Manson, whether if I talk about big girls, big guys and their delusions of grandeur, of it being okay for being big and everybody gotta go according to it, or whether I'm talking about celebrity mess, Amber Heard destroyed her life. Whether it doesn't matter what I'm talking about, but I want to thank you, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Time is something that you'll never get back. You can get back something from your cousin that owes you money and taking their time giving it back, but please help continue supporting me. Keep on subscribing. I'm past 1,000. I am so grateful. Continue to help me to grow to get to the next level. Time is something that you never get back, and I hope that my videos were worth your time. I want to thank you for stopping by.